darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the as I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. I didn't know the darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Wednesday, March 12th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some World of Warcraft, The War Within, continuing to adventure with my warband and maybe do a little gold farming. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty, right now I'm working on those battle pet dailies to get my gnome rogue up to level 80. This will be, I believe, character number 10 that I've gotten to level 80 using the battle pet dailies method. There is going to be a server shutdown at 8 a.m. for more scheduled maintenance. Apparently they're having an issue with the authentication servers. So, of course, that means that the game is going to be unavailable to play when the server shuts down at 7 a.m. So, of course, we're going to be ending things a little bit earlier than intended, which means, yeah. Not going to get nearly as much done as I had hoped. But that's okay. Alrighty, we turn that in. We go to East Wall Tower. I honestly can't wait to see where my earnings statement for Twitch lands this month as I inch ever closer to that first payout, which is thanks in small part to you guys for sticking around, watching the ads, the ad breaks when I play them, actually watching and chatting, occasionally leaving bits, occasionally subbing to the channel. All appreciated, and all of that allows me to inch ever closer to that first payout, that mythical first payout that just supposedly is going to open the floodgates, and I'm going to have payout after payout every month. I highly doubt that, but it'd be nice. Especially since a monthly payout from Twitch would definitely help make the payments on the computer, which I'm about halfway done with. And then once those payments to the computer are done, I can switch those payments over to one of my other bills that I incur monthly payments for.
Be well. Good fortune.
Just, use that trickle down method. Once a bill's paid off, instead of just saving that money, put that money towards another bill. Alright. Of course, my disability claim is still being processed. I hope to see that be finished before the end of this month, so that my payment next month includes the lump sum for the last few months of waiting for the claim to be processed. I put the claim in October, so November, December, January, February, and now March. So 5 months. We're looking at something like a little over $2,000 of back owed payments. which I'm excited about, because that's going to go a long way towards paying off some debt.
Quest complete.
Falconon Poros.
Alright. I don't know why I just mounted, because I'm heading back to Stormwind. So I can head to Northrend so that I can do those battle pet dailies. Alright, we're at level 74, so we've got 6 more levels to go. Unfortunately, these last 10 levels from 70 to 80 are the slowest. Sorry. It's been a long morning. I didn't get much sleep. Mostly because of that pesky insomnia from the ringing in my ear, and also annoying neighbors that don't seem to understand that when the lease for the apartment says 10 p.m. or quiet hours are from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., that means shut up.
Hello.
Let's see. I'm going to wait for this cooldown to finish. And then do this, because I don't want to waste those precious, precious battle pet bandages. I mean, there's some days where I get like 10 battle pet bandages from the sack of pet supplies that I get from the Grandmasters. And then there's some days where I get no battle pet bandages. Man. Oops. I pushed the wrong one. Alright. No big deal. Haha, you missed me. That should not have missed. Come on. Looks like I'm gonna have to use a bandage. That should not have happened.
Goodbye.
Well, I did screw up. So, you know, I used the wrong abilities, so instead of using repair, I should have used Tympanic Tantrum when R2-D2 came back onto the field. That should not have missed. Also, I should have used Roger Rabbit instead of R2-D2. Come on. Oh, come on, seriously? Ugh. There you go.
Quest complete.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Well, and this is why I go at the slightly slower speed when I'm doing the Northrend and Outlands battle pet dailies, because it gives the revive battle pets spell time to complete its 8-minute cooldown. Occasionally. Alright. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's right. Let's go ahead and cancel that. Use the bandage. I hate using the bandages because their drop rate is ridiculously small. There we go. Finally, some good news. No big deal, no big deal. Haha. And we're done.
Quest complete.
Got 3 more battle pet dailies, and then we're done with Northrend battle pet dailies. Then I might do a quick stockades run and then call it a day, so that I'm not running up against the server shutdown. These extra server shutdowns for extra scheduled maintenance, even though they don't tell you about it until like 3 days. Actually, I didn't know about the scheduled maintenance today until yesterday. It's like, that doesn't seem like scheduled to me. That seems like you screwed something up and you need to go in and fix it. Why not just say extra maintenance? Why call it scheduled maintenance? It's not scheduled maintenance. If it was scheduled maintenance, we would have known about it weeks ago. There would have been a notification about it weeks ago, or it would be normal for there to be server maintenance on Wednesdays. For World of Warcraft, it's not normal for there to be server maintenance on Wednesdays. It's normal for there to be server maintenance on Tuesdays. That's why I choose not to stream on Tuesdays, so that I'm not having to worry about the game shutting down halfway through my stream, which will occur if they do more of these scheduled maintenance server shutdowns next month, when I'm supposed to be streaming for a minimum of 2 hours a day, starting at 6 a.m. Pacific instead of 5 a.m. Pacific. Because then, yes, my stream will butt up against the scheduled maintenance. And yes, I will talk about the sponsor after the ad break. I'm just needing to drink more of it today because I didn't get enough sleep last night. I went to bed at like 9:30, ended up waking up at 11:50. To ringing in my ear, which I had to take the earplugs out to remedy, because I have to sleep with earplugs in because my upstairs neighbors, next door neighbors, and occasionally neighbors across the hall don't know how to keep quiet during quiet hours. But when I took the earplugs out to adjust the air pressure in my ear canal, which I find actually does help with the ringing in my ears, the upstairs neighbors and the next door neighbors were being super loud all at once, and it's like, I'm not gonna get back to sleep with this, even if I put earplugs in. And if any of you are like, well, aren't you being loud right now outside of or during quiet hours? No, not really. Because I have actually run experiments with my wife and on my own, and the volume levels that I use for when I'm streaming all you can hear outside of this room is my voice, and even then, only outside of the room into the main apartment itself. You can't hear my voice outside of this apartment at all. And then if I'm not streaming, I'm just watching movies and gaming, I like to use the audio or the speakers on the little Vizio TV I use as a second monitor. I've done the experiments myself. I close this, even leaving the door open. If I walk even halfway away from the door to my office into the rest of my apartment, you cannot hear this TV going. I have the volume set so that as I'm sitting here, cool, welcome to the chat, dude. But yeah, as I'm sitting here, I can't, or I have the volume set so as I'm sitting here, I can hear the TV just fine. I close the door to this office, I take 2 steps away from the office door, can't hear the TV at all. Yep, doing the pet battles, because the pet battles are the fastest way to level right now. Oh, come on. Seriously? How is it that a machine is affected by a stun effect? That doesn't make any sense. Especially a stun effect that is food related. Alright, Mr. Penguin, time for... What? No. That... There's absolutely no way that that should miss. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm leveling my gnome rogue here, and in retail WoW,
Quest complete.
it pretty much
Alrighty then.
wow. Dude, seriously, that is just rude. You don't see me poo-pooing the Horde. I even have Horde characters. It's just... I decided to group all my Alliance characters together into their camps and level those first. Just because it's what I had. Okay, if you want to be rude like that, you risk getting banned. So seriously, that is just rude. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. In fact, I am going to Restrict you for time out you for 1 hour ish. Because that is rude.
How are you?
You don't.
Safe.
No. Making fun of somebody's choice in faction is not cool. It is just not cool. You don't do that. That is rude. That is almost harassment, really. It's just not. It's not cool to do that. In fact, if you ask any WoW player who plays Alliance only, you don't hear them saying, "Ew, Horde." No, we don't care. Hey, you want to play a Horde character? Have at it, Haas. Good on you. Awesome. That is cool. You enjoy playing that particular faction. That is cool. Me, I enjoy playing the Alliance characters because that's what I started with. Yeah, I have Horde characters too. But, you know, the way I, what's the word I'm looking for? The way I sorted my characters in my character selection screen, I sorted it all the Alliance characters together and then all the Horde characters together. And, you know, it's just the way I sorted it. I will eventually probably, you know, mix and match once I get all of my characters up to level 80. But for right now, I'm focusing on my Alliance characters. There is nothing wrong with that. But to come into my chat and tell me that it's wrong to play Alliance characters, or it's wrong to play Alliance and Horde characters, dude, it's a game. If you're that upset about me playing an Alliance character because you play nothing but Horde characters, not cool. Not cool. And that's when you get timed out for being a bigoted jerk about it, making fun of my choice in faction. No. I don't make fun of Horde players at all. Of course, then also you don't see Alliance characters going into the Horde home cities and attacking people. Good morning. Yet I see Horde characters coming into Stormwind and attacking NPCs all the time. It's a big problem, especially when they're attacking not just the random NPCs that roam around Stormwind. They're attacking vendors, they're attacking auctioneers, they're attacking quest givers and killing quest givers. It's a problem, but you don't see that happen. Every time I hop into a Horde character and I go to a Horde home city like Ogremar, I don't see any Alliance characters attacking Ogremar, because Alliance characters or Alliance players aren't toxic like that. Let's heal up my battle pets, and let's
May your blades never dull.
go ahead and I am curious though, if I once I do get finished with leveling up all of my alliance characters by doing the battle pet dailies, if I'll be able to like make a horde specific team of battle pets. Because right now I have the same team of battle pets. I'm gonna have to heal up, reheal my guys, and switch up these two. Because Krog is better at dealing with Drogar.
Strength.
But yeah, it'd be cool if I could have a brand new team of battle pets to use to level my horde characters with. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm getting pretty good at this team to the point where I know which battle pets to use, which of the 3 battle pets on my team to use when to maximize my chances of winning. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I think it would be thematically correct to have a different set of battle pets for all of my horde characters as I do for my alliance characters. Not a big deal, not a big deal. R2D2 resurrects. Yep. Okay. There we go. Haha. Not a big deal. And we just dig down. And he dies, and I win.
Quest complete.
Alright.
For the Horde.
And while we're in the air, we can switch over. Okay. And then as soon as I get on the taxi mount, I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break so I can run some ads and get some breakfast. And when I come back, we'll be just in time to land and do the Northrend Battle Pet Grandmaster, and then go do that Stockades run. Yeah, Stockades run. So, back in 10 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Let's go ahead and finish these Northrend battle pet dailies. Okay. I even avoided doing the battle pet dailies yesterday because I knew that I wouldn't have them available today to do.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance?
So for Blizzard to be like, well, we're gonna do some more unscheduled scheduled maintenance. Ah, hate it when that bear does that.
Well met.
Because then I have to back out and I have to do it again. There we go. Hitting me with a stun as your very first attack is just so irritating. There we go. Now we just hit this guy a couple of times. Attempt to hit him again. Of course, he knocks out my R2D2, so we're gonna hit him with what his guy is most susceptible to. Okay. Haha. There we go. And I win.
Quest complete.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's open up these sacks of pet supplies and see if I get more. Ooh, I only got 2 battle pet bandages that time. Okay. Move the giant egg up here. Because then we're just going to... Oh yeah, I should have sold the magical mini treats. Since they're warbound instead of...
Greetings.
Alright, so let's go ahead and sell those treats.
Go with honor, friend.
Stop at the auction house here to drop this stuff off. Check the mail. I'm also taking a habit of dropping everything I put up on the auction house. If it's below a gold, leaving it alone, but if it's above 10 gold, dropping it down to the nearest single-digit gold value. Or whatever, like if the gold value is 15, I drop it down to 5. If the gold value is 200, I drop it down to 2 gold. Because I think that the World of Warcraft auction house marketplace has been overinflated and needs to be brought back down. And so I'm doing everything I can to bring the value of items on the auction house back down to reasonable prices. It's not fair to a new player or to a player that rolled up a new tune. Well, actually, if you have alts, then you have characters that can do some gold farming for your alts. But if you never played before, or you're jumping back into the game and starting fresh because you, for whatever reason, lost your account or lost your character, or, something happened that you're having to start fresh from the very beginning, it's not cool to make low-level characters have to pay or have to have some kind of out-of-character revenue stream to pay for gear and materials that they may need to level their character. So I do everything I can to lower the cost of everything I post to the auction house, so no item is more than 9 gold, 99 silver, 99 copper. Sometimes something slips by and it's like, oops. But for the most part, I try and post everything for no more than 9 gold, 99 silver, 99 copper, so that it's, or 9 gold, 99 silver, so that it is easier for low-level players to afford. Because I remember when I first started, way back when in 2005, that you almost felt like you had to spend real-world money to, or pay real-world money to gold farmers to get enough gold to be able to afford good level appropriate gear and level appropriate materials and bandages and health potions, and it just, I found it completely unfair that I was starting out in 2005. Most of my friends who also played had started out in like 2004, and they were so much better geared than I was. I was having a hard time leveling because I didn't have the appropriate level gear to be able to go into higher level areas and earn the experience I needed to level up quickly. That's why I love the new system so much, because once I'm done here, I'll show you guys. I have characters that are at max level right now that I got to max level after only 3 or 4 days worth of gameplay. Obviously, it took a lot longer than 3 or 4 days, but that's like 2 to 3 hours a day over the course of just like 2 weeks. Like, I started this character this is only the 3rd stream playing this character. So 3 weeks of 2 to 3 hours a day. Not even every day. leveling this character. I have 5.6 days of game time into this character. 5.6 days, and I'm already at level 74. Alright. Let's go ahead. Drop this stuff at the auction house. And then I want to show you a couple of my other characters. Because this character already had like 2.5 days of game time into it before I started playing it. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the soulbound items. Just want to make everything nice and neat. This also doing this also helps speed up the posting things to the auction house process. Alright. Oops. Traveler's Tundra Mammoth is too big to fit inside the auction house. So you see 523, I'll drop it down to 3. 317, drop it down to 7. 168, I'm good with that. Ooh, 3269.88, we'll drop it down to 988. 1940, we drop it down to 9. 12, we drop it down to 2. 212 is fine. 55 silver is fine. 5 silver, fine. 20 silver, that's fine. 8 silver, that's fine. 10 silver, that's fine. 5 silver, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and check the mailbox. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's log out of here. Let's take this Tinny, for example. My gnome Death Knight. Once we get logged into her, I'll show you quickly that how little game time I have into Destiny. Alright. 3.3 days. It took me 3.3 days to get Destiny to max level. Yeah. But that's Death Knight. She started out at a higher level anyway. Halfastan, my dwarven warrior, who from the front looks like Gimli from Lord of the Rings, and from the back looks like a Sontaran warrior from Doctor Who. This will give you a better idea because the warrior started off super low. 3.7 days. So it only took me 0.4 days more to get half a stand from level 1. Not even level 1, from starting out to level 80. 3.7 days. That's ridiculous. Let me just double check. Mailbox. Looked like we had something in the mailbox for Destiny, so let's check her again. Just to make sure. Because it looked like she had mail in the mailbox. Yep. Lots of stuff that didn't sell in the auction house.
I buy and trade.
We can sell all this. There we go.
Safe travels.
I do like this warband
How are
bank idea that allows you to pretty much just gold farm on all your characters as much as you can, and then having a
you? Have a good one.
centralized bank for all your warband characters. Anyway, I digress. That's going to do it for me today. I wish I could stream longer today, but unfortunately there is that server shutdown happening in about an hour, and I don't feel like playing right up against a server shutdown. So I'm going to end it here for today. I will be back on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT, playing some World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic, continuing to level my Death Knight, and maybe do a little gold farming. So until tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stay tuned for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there.